Hello everyone, and welcome to Inside the Voice Actors Studio. My name is Dark Hostess, and today we are visiting the palatial manor of a one Jesse Cox, who should be expecting us. The front door is open, so let's go in and see if we can find Mr. Cox. Mr. Cox is obviously doing quite well with his OMFG kata, and I believe we see him right in there. So let's go and sneak up on our friend Jesse and see exactly what he is up to. Excuse me, Mr. Cox.
I think my heart skipped a beat. That scared the crap out of me. Okay.
Very sorry to surprise you like that, Mr. Cox, but your front door was open.
The whores made it here.
Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Cox, but we aren't the whores. We are inside the Voice Actors Studio. I am Dark Hostess.
Hello, Lawrence.
Well, the name isn't Lawrence, Mr. Cox. It is Dark Hostess.
That's a badass name, by the way.
Thank you very much. It was my mother's name.
Duh.
Would you care to say hello to your many fans out there?
Hello, ladies. Hello, homeless people who live in shacks.
Now, I know this is your house, but is there anything I can get you, Mr. Cox?
Drugs, please.
Well, I'm not sure if we have any drugs, but I'll look around and see.
You are a liar. You are a liar who lies. And for that, I hate you. You guys over here getting high.
You're definitely too quick for me, Mr. Cox. What kind of drugs could I get you?
I could use some magic dust. Got shrooms. Just got back myself from a night of just awful binge drinking, so... Is everyone here, like, super religious?
Well, some of my audience might be religious, but I don't think they're super religious.
Interesting.
Now, I know you aren't feeling well, so I'll try to make this short, but your fans were just very interested in seeing your beautiful mansion.
So now you got to see it, so the world is happy and content.
Well, those drugs should be kicking in about now, Jesse. Are you ready to continue?
Yes. The show must go on, as they say, and so we're just going to continue with this.
Like a real trooper. Unfortunately, the weather seems to have not panned out so well.
Lightning! You've been thunderstruck! Down.
Yeah, I think those drugs must be kicking in. Now, Jesse, I'm going to be asking you some hard-hitting questions.
I want to arm wrestle you.
We can arm wrestle later, but first, I need the truth. The hard-hitting facts.
Damn, that was cold, bro. Answer it to the best of our ability. I would never lie to you. I would only, be American with you.
Then that will have to suffice. I have one word for you. Mexico.
So yeah, I was down there for a while.
Is it true you were incarcerated for over 5 years in a Tijuana prison?
That's true. My ass arrested.
What happened in Mexico, Mr. Cox?
Yeah, something went down, and it got crazy. For a minute, I forgot, my sole purpose in life was to loot everything that existed.
Mm-hmm. And what exactly were the charges?
Stealing wood from a whorehouse. Wood from a whorehouse. I don't know, something stupid like that.
Well, I think we've all been guilty of that a time or two. I've heard that you were writing a book on your experience.
Foibles and Fumbles, the Jesse Cox story.
Sounds like a very interesting read. So what have you been doing with all your success?
Being a badass and banging hot chicks.
Yeah. Speaking of hot chicks, I don't happen to see any around.
I have 2 sorceresses who want to bang me, thank you.
Well, I meant no offense, of course. Those 2 hot sorceresses wouldn't be Chiib and Trish, would they?
Yes.
What was your reasoning for picking them for your Codependent series?
I can't help it, I love pussy.
Well, that is definitely a reason I think anybody could get behind. You and Chiib seem to have got really close in your Left 4 Dead series. Is it true you two are an item now?
Yeah, It's okay. I use her all the time.
Where is Chiib right now?
Been like my pimp chambers.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I bring my ladies. I call it the cockpit.
Mm-hmm. And what is life like with Chiib?
Woman's always like, bring me back some hamburgers. I'm like, damn, woman.
Mm-hmm. And I actually heard you were buying her the world's largest hamburger for a wedding present. Is that true?
That's what I'm saving my money for, because that thing is badass.
So you're saying you're willing to spend all your money on the world's largest hamburger?
Girl likes to eat. What can I say? I likes her.
Sounds like true love indeed. Now may I ask why the hell we're out here standing in the rain?
But there's a bunch of stuff out here that I need to do.
Ah, I see. Those drugs still must be in your system. What exactly do you want to do out here, Mr. Cox?
All I want to do is explore and find some cool things.
I see. And you also seem a little bit depressed.
I think I've explored everywhere, too. I don't know where else I could look.
Well, while you are exploring, I have a philosophical question for you.
Fine.
The question is this. A building is burning, and trapped inside are Chiib and a group of children. You can only save one. Which one do you save?
Kind of seems like one of those things where I have to help the kids. Like, I don't wanna. Like, I wanna save, like, my prime tail, but save those kids, man. Alright.
Very, very noble indeed, Mr. Cox. Very noble indeed. I can't say that I would have the same fortitude to do the same as you.
No.
Now, we've already had 2 of our crew members get electrocuted. How about we take this interview inside?
Fine.
Now, Jesse, you've always been very close to your fans. I know that even I, who run a small channel, I disabled my comments because I can't handle the trolls. How do you handle these trolls, and what is your plan?
So my ingenious plan to let all the trolls live apparently isn't so ingenious if I don't see them. I don't know. They're like Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. You just have to believe in them.
I would like to believe in them, but I think I've lost about all hope in humanity myself.
Well, you can't spare the trolls if you don't go and see all the trolls.
Well, I shall keep that in mind. Let's move on to some other questions. What does lore for noobs mean to you?
Lore for noobs. Junk. Complete junk.
Well, what about pride?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to kill him, no matter what.
Oh, come on. Pride isn't that bad. Well, why do you keep him around then?
For scenery's sake.
Are there any other reasons?
Guy's got some big-ass arms.
So for scenery's sake, and he's got some big-ass arms. Well, that sounds like valid reasons. What is pride like?
He is just torn up inside. He basically is questioning everything about his life.
Well, that is just terrible. What do you say when you, see Mr. Pride?
Oh yeah, there's the dead guy. We'll call him Dead Ned.
Well, I like Pride. I think he's pretty cool.
I don't think so.
Well, let's move on then. We know that you make a killing with the ladies. Got any advice for us guys out there?
They go around and just take people for some reason. And I don't know why that the reason is on that.
Mm-hmm. I know I've lost a few friends myself.
Why don't you ladies ever say anything that I understand? God, women.
Yes, women indeed. Now, Jesse, what is your favorite naughty word?
Son of a bitch!
Excellent. One of my favorites as well. And, what are you doing over there?
I'm trying to eat my own face right now. I can't. It's really hard.
Well, okay then. I guess those drugs are still in full effect. Would you like to say goodbye to everyone, Jesse?
Thank you guys, and we will see you later.
Well, thank you, Mr. Cox, for being here. And thank you all for being here as well.
Oh man, that was an unpleasant experience.